Hey there, thank you so much for tuning back in. I'm here with the journey towards Las Vegas, and it's coming closer. It's just a couple of weeks, then I'm gonna meet up with the incubator that I joined in March. That's all about using AI for storytelling. So I'm trying to drum up some excitement for that, and also on top of that, I joined the October challenge, the Build Days challenge of Evan Mansma. So that's why there are daily videos on the Prim's Game channel this month, and I try to do this for 37 days. I'll go as hard as I can, and I'll try to keep it up for as long as I can. And I just enjoy the challenge. Like I have a topic to unpack a little bit, and then I just talk about it for 10 to 15 minutes, or however long I feel like. Today it's about the origin story, and this is really like an exciting one. So I'll tell it all. I'm not gonna hold anything back, and it's not a dramatic story. Just like how I went about it. So the story, yeah, it's in a way it started like many years ago, like 10 years ago. But I think the part of it where I really picked up the intensity, it only started like 3 years ago. So I'll jump back in time 3 years first, and then on and off maybe a bit further back in time. So yeah, the journey with the current intensity and the current yeah, expenditure of my bandwidth, by which I mean like just creating content, no writing anymore. I think that started in 22, because in 22 I just decided like, okay, it makes no sense to keep on writing because I'm not getting any traction. So at that point in time, I put writing on the back burner. Now it was also the time when I tried looking for employment back home, and it was extremely hard. I found employment, but I couldn't find anything that would cover the bill. So I came back home, and I was like, man, what is the most badass thing that I can do? And yeah, the only thing I could think of was, you know, I gotta do something for myself. I mean, and also on top of that, I wanted to disconnect time, location, and money. So yeah, the most obvious thing is this right here, to create something online, to create some sort of movement, some sort of community, but it has to be real. So from 22 till 24, I started polishing up my YouTube skills, my videography skills, and I just posted everything that I could think of. I was just throwing stuff at the wall to see what would stick, basically. And during that time, I think I uploaded about 150 long-form videos. I mean, I really went hard. And of those 150 videos, I had, I think, about 10 to 20 woodwork videos. And the least performing video of that, of those 20, it did 12 times better than all the rest combined. So I was like, okay, this is a very obvious data point. So in 24, I wanted to put some intensity, time, and energy, you know, something on the line. I wanted to put something on the line. Let's put it like that. So I renegotiated my contract, so I would work 4 days and be free on the Thursdays, so I could pursue this. And that was a year ago. That was in August of 24. That's when I really started doubling down. And initially, I just started with the DIY woodwork channel, and I tried to find like a routine and to find the sort of video exactly that I wanted to make. And I also found out it was quite hard to produce something every week. And it took me a year until I had figured out like a routine and a way of doing things that actually was working for me and that actually got some attention. And so that just goes to show like things they take time. So, and yeah, if you're watching like and you have like some ambition towards any of this or any of the online stuff, it takes time. Give yourself some time. But I must say, in all honesty, like the daydream, it has been there way before that because I was dreaming about it in 20 and yeah, in the back of my mind as well when I started writing seriously, when I started, you know, writing like 20 to 30 hours a week on top of my day job. I had a dream as well, but I didn't see it before me. It was only until I put some time on the line, some money on the line, that I found the heft and the intensity and the lean and just the momentum to actually dive in, to lean in, and to turn it into something. And yeah, full disclosure, I'm not there yet by any means. Like I'm chipping away at it, and my expectation is that it will take me between 3 to 5 years before I'm anywhere close to where I want to be. But it's a part of it, and it's highly exciting. Like if I compare this to my day job, like this is where the excitement is. This is like so extremely hard, but at the same time there are like small indicators here and there. Like sometimes if something pops off, you get like a comment, you get some ideas, you have an idea that actually works, etc., etc., and that it keeps you going. So if you have an ambition in this direction, it's absolutely possible. Like I'm just a guy, I started with nothing and I still have nothing, but I'm a little closer to not having nothing anymore, if that makes sense. Now, then fast forward a little bit from August of last year to February of this year, and that's really when I started really diving in, like extremely deep into AI. And there was like, I see an opportunity. I don't know how yet, but I think I can use Prim's game, so that's my entire fictional universe, as the source material to create some other products. And that was the whole idea. Like in the back of my mind, like I think that you know, it's either one of two things. Either Prim's game didn't have the right marketing, so it didn't get you know, exposed to the right people, or it's just terrible. And I'm not ready to draw the conclusion yet that it's terrible, but the marketing, that's something I can work on. And so my intention when starting in March was just like, well, I'm just going to create content. I'll start with short form content and see if I can maximize that. Let's see if I can explain and sell and frame Prim's game in like 1,000 different ways, and maybe I can find a way in. And up till today, that's still my take, but I'm also a bit more realistic. Like you know, it also is like it has to work, like it has to be real. And if it turns out in a couple of months, say like 6 months, that there's still like, you know, no traction, it's still like completely flatlining and there's still very few indications that it will take off, I'm just gonna put it on the back burner again, because to me, like whatever I'm doing, whatever, you know, people in general, like whatever you're doing, it has to mean something. And I think the only way that something can mean something is that if it has an impact on other people. If it doesn't have that, if no one is watching, if no one is there to enjoy it, if no one uses what you're making, then it makes no sense to make it. Then it's just like, you know, making something and then throwing it away, basically. So that's also in the back of my mind. And that's also like where the excitement comes in, because it was such a coincidence, because that week when I really made the resolution to continue with Prim's game as source material and to use AI very explicitly to create the things, that week is also when I saw the first video of the incubator that I ended up joining, and it was just like at the same time, and I really took that as a good sign, and yeah, since the first meeting we've been having tons of fun, and I've learned so many things, and I really hope that I'm also contributing a little bit, maybe only with my intensity, my energy, my commitment, maybe, yeah, because I'm an absolute beginner, especially compared to most other folks in the incubator, but it's just exciting. It's like a very exciting ride, and I'm here for it. I'm here for all of it. Now, an origin story also needs to have like a certain direction, so I want to touch on that a little bit as well. So my big dream, like I said, is to turn this into my full-time thing, to spend 2 days a week on JELMER Builds Things. I really enjoy creating stuff, so I want to keep on doing that. And I want to spend about 2 days a week on storytelling in whatever way, shape, or form it may be. It may be literally writing, it may be using and creating AI videos, it may be behind the scenes, like just extremely technical data analysis, like pulling data from movie reviews of, I don't know, Amazon or YouTube or wherever, basically, and figuring out like this is what people actually want, and this is the sort of movie I want to create, just like to approach it extremely technical. It might also be that Prim's game takes off and that becomes its own franchise, and that besides the boring fictional universe for sleep and the board games, the online multiplayer games, there I'll come up with more related products. I don't know yet, and that's the exciting part as well. But what I have as a goal is to make this my full-time thing, to someday having the ability to say like, I'm done, I'm not gonna do the day job anymore, and this is gonna be my full-time thing. So that's like the big dream. That's what I'm working towards, and yeah, also of course, and I think everyone tells that, but to provide a better life for my family. Like I think we have a good life, but we always want to move forward, and that's why I try new things. That's why I'm trying this. I'm going as hard as I can. That's why I joined the Build Days challenge as well for this month. That's why I'm doing all of this, and it's a grind. It's harder than anything I've ever done, but it's also extremely exciting. So I hope that excitement comes through a little bit in these videos, that you can feel it a little bit. Like that's why my whole reason for doing this as a live stream, because then it has to be a performance. It has to be right there. People are already watching, and yeah, exciting from all possible angles. So yeah, I hope I got you interested at least a little bit in Prim's game. If so, just check the channel, watch the videos, and you'll find some answers right there. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. It helps the algorithm to push this content out, and hope to catch you on the next one. And the next one might very well be a fictional universe for sleep. Alright, that's it. That's the video.